me a god. They call me a god.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Light Clan Legends. This is Logan.
This is Michael.
And this is Todd, and today we're going to play Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. And our adventures, we're going to pick up our adventurers in the town of Foghaven.
Yes, Foghaven.
In a small tavern named the White Pearl Inn.
We did end up leveling up after last time.
Right. So we are now a 5th level adventuring party.
I now have 2 beams for Eldritch Blast.
And I attacked twice.
Alright.
I have 2 beams for Eldritch Blast.
So, do we recall what happened in the last adventure?
We made it to, well, first we found Mel, who was actually a thief, who tried to sell us the Staff of Orcus.
The Rod of Orcus.
Yeah, Rod of Orcus, which isn't a very good item.
Which was actually just a human bone.
And how did you find that out?
Because we met some guards who told us that Mel was fake. Rourke kind of thought he was fake for the fact that he didn't use any cool magic like Eldritch Blast.
Right.
Yeah, you think Eldritch Blast is cool.
Don't make me take that back.
Okay.
Alright. And do you remember why you came to Foghaven Vale?
Because the
Foghaven, sorry.
The fog is dissipating.
Yes.
And you noticed that, right?
Yeah.
There seems to be, once you're in the city, or right before you came in the city, there's like a low-level fog, but it's nothing like you would expect from the rumors you've heard coming this way.
Global warming.
I don't think global warming is the cause, but you are here to find out what the cause is.
Yes.
I also learned the spell Fireball.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So, do you remember what specifically you're looking for in Foghaven?
We are looking for the cause of the dissipation of the fog and why the tribes are attacking.
True.
I did have that question, and I've been trying to get that question.
And the tribes are?
Ogres.
Ogres.
Ogre tribes. At least the one that you ran into was an ogre tribe.
Yeah, we kind of beat them up.
On their way into the city, we did run into an ogre and a couple of her child half-ogres.
Younglings.
And
Youngin.
we defeated 2 of them, 2 of the half-ogres, plus the ogre, and one of them we let run away.
Yeah.
Which may have caused even worse.
Which we may have caused a problem. Hopefully we didn't. But if that's gonna be what happened, we got to 5th level, so we can at least deal with some more.
Okay.
And if there's too many, Fireball.
So after your rest at the inn, what would you like to do?
We should probably ask someone about why they're attacking. But who would we ask? Is there like a library anywhere?
There is a library in town.
So we should probably visit it, because...
But before you do anything else, why don't you both make an insight check?
Ooh.
Or a wisdom check.
Oh, I think it's 0 either way. Ooh, 15.
Insight or wisdom?
Yep.
Yep.
I got 15.
16.
Good. You both do remember that you're supposed to contact an elven ranger named Lucan Goltoroth.
I wrote that down.
I figured you did. And he's supposed to know the areas around the city even when there was fog. He knows the pathways through the fog.
A ranger.
Yes.
Where would we try to look for him?
I do want to ask someone if there's anything special with the chessboard.
There is nothing special with your stupid chessboard.
Okay.
Let's go to somewhere.
You could always go to a trader and see if it's worth anything. If you want to sell it. Or you can go to a hedge wizard and see if it's magical, if that's something you want to do. But you're going to have to pay for it either way.
Yeah, there's gonna be a fee. Fool.
Never mind.
So, where would we start to look?
Well, you're at the end of the White Pearl. Where do you want to start?
We should start in the library.
The library, yeah.
Okay. So you're going to head out onto the streets. Is there any shopping that you need or anything that you want to...
I don't think so.
Several, being that the White Pearl is practically in the market area, you can pretty much, you go past, bread sellers and fruit sellers, and of course you pass by, those would be sellers as in traders and markets, not underground.
Yeah, I kind of thought.
But you do go past weaponsmiths and armor smiths. You also go past...
I have 36 gold. I don't think anyone's gonna want my 36 gold for, plate armor.
I have 45
I doubt it.
gold.
45. How?
That's a good question.
You probably brought something. You didn't.
Oh yeah, you did buy something. The drum.
Oh yeah, I bought that
Yeah,
drum.
you brought a drum.
I forgot I bought the drum.
Good thinking.
I'm not even good at playing the drum. That's the worst part. I just bought it.
Right.
I'm horrible at the drum.
Maybe I could try and motivate you.
I think that's why you bought the drum.
Oh yeah, I think that is.
Help motivate me to use more Eldritch Blast.
I think it's to motivate the both of us.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yes.
there's nothing specific. You might want to up your rations at some point.
Yeah.
You've been traveling for about a week to get here. So if you don't have more than a week's of rations, you might want to buy some more at some point.
Yeah, because I've written down weeks worth of rations. 'Cause I think you said you gave us weeks worth of rations.
Yeah. Okay. So, the next thing, you
But yeah.
head towards City Central through the Market District, right? And you easily find the capital, the
Oh, yeah,
mayor's
he might be-
mansion, as well as the library is located about a half a block away.
We should actually, now that I think about it, I think the mayor's mansion might be a better idea.
Yeah.
Because if we're going to find someone this important without any other guidance, or... If we're just told to go find him, I think he's probably going to be in a important place, or a very notable one.
Do you think a ranger would be somewhere?
I think
the
he'd be
city.
in the forest, if anything, but...
I want to talk to the mayor
Okay.
about this.
Okay.
I'm gonna go just knock on the door.
Well, they will greet you. Can I
Don't
help
get
you with
pale.
something?
Oh, we came here to, decipher the mystery of the fog.
Ah,
And to meet, Lucan Golthra.
Okay. And your business here?
We're here to try and figure out why the fog is disappearing.
Well, but we don't control the fog here. We would like to. Is there something you want from the mayor?
Oh, I just wanted to know if we could maybe find Lucan or something.
I don't know the name. You might want to check one of the local inns or establishments.
I think we should have gone back where we started.
I think we should go back where we started.
So, I don't think there's anyone in the library that's going to help us out.
Probably not.
So we should go... Is there any other inns?
There are a number of inns. There's the Red Dragon Claw.
I want to go around asking
Let's go to the Red Dragon Claw.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
I hope he's not in the library and we just have to... we take an entire loop. So... Yeah, so we should... So yeah, we're gonna head to the Red Dragon Claw, right?
Right.
Yep. Well, you'll wander back to the market district, and pretty much at the opposite end of where the White Pearl was, is you'll find a sign with a wooden sign that literally looks like a red dragon claw coming out of the building. And I think it would be safe to assume that that would probably be the Red Dragon's Claw Tavern.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
And you can hear, being that it's earlier in the day, there's some noise inside, but there's not a lot of people in there.
So I want to go up to the... I assume there's like a bar or tavern keeper.
Yeah, there's a tavern keeper, of course.
Okay, so I'd like to go up and, well, yeah, ask him, hey, have you heard of Lucan Goltra?
Lucan, he does stop by here from time to time.
Is he here?
He's not here currently. He is out and about, usually outside of the city walls during the day. But you could definitely find him inside once it gets dark.
Okay, so it's light out. We should probably...
Well, you woke up and you walked to the mayor's.
Well, yeah.
And you walked back.
Well, we could probably do something to pass the time.
Well, we could probably go outside and start searching.
Well, that's true, too.
I'm not waiting for... I don't want to wait. I want to strike the opportunity.
Okay. Is there something you're gonna... what are you gonna do? Leave town, or is that the plan?
Well, okay, I'm gonna ask. Do you know, like, where he normally is outside the city? We're trying to see him.
Well, lately he's been trying to try to negotiate with the tribes so they don't come down, so they don't attack the city anymore.
Oh.
So we might be up by the tribes.
It's a possibility. The problem is there are multiple tribes around the city. You do have the goblins that are to the south. There's the ogres to the east.
We did encounter...
Yeah, we encountered those ogres.
Ah, okay.
Off to the east, which is actually where I was gonna go look.
And then there's also the hobgoblins that are towards the northwest. Those are the three major tribes around here. And usually we don't have any problem from, but since the fog has dissipated, they've been, not only have they been coming down and raiding the city, but they've been raiding each other. There's been a lot of death around here lately.
Okay. Well, we should go talk to the east one. Or go over to it, see if... maybe Lucan's there. Only for the fact that the east one is the only one that's, like, directional wise, it's the one that has a close partner. Being the south one.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, northeast, or
Northwest.
northwest, it's like the opposite of those two. So we should probably go to one or the other. I think goblins might be a little bit nicer to us.
We should
The
probably.
ones to the east of the ogres.
Yes. And I think goblins might be a little bit nicer, though.
Especially since,
You know.
yeah, I think we should go to the
South?
south, the goblins.
I hope you're not going to murder 100 goblins because you're going to cast Fireball.
I'm not.
Let's go to the...
I'm trustworthy.
Well... Hold up, but the east ones... They're probably the ones that will be the biggest and the meanest, so we should probably check the east ones, only for the fact that they're big and mean, so they'd probably do a lot of the murdering. See if you could convince them to stop the murdering,
Alright.
and you'd probably save a lot of lives. So yeah, let's go to the east one.
I'd probably save a lot of lives.
Not you, but, I mean, we would, if they'd stop.
Okay.
So let's go to the east one.
Are you gonna leave by the gate that you came in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was to the southeast of where you currently are. Or southeast part of the city.
Okay. Yeah, we can leave through there.
And then we'll just go east. Rotate 45 degrees.
Okay. So you are wandering up towards the foothills and closer to the shore, the shoreline, because this is a port city,
Yeah.
like on the ocean, well, on the bay actually, but so there's
Okay.
lots of ships. So you start traveling anywhere in particular you want to go. Being that, you know, the farther north you go, the more seashore-esque it is. And then there's, you know, foothills going into more mountainous, the more south you go.
I want to go to the
The
east.
ogres.
The ogre tribe.
You want to just try to find a nice high hill so you can get a line of sight over the area?
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So, start traveling out, and you don't really see anything on your way out there. You climb up onto one of the higher hills. It's not a hard journey, just, you know, a little bit of climbing. It's not really a trail or anything like that. So you climb up to the top and you look around, and you can see there's a low point in the valley between where this hill is and the next one starts, and up about halfway up the side you can see a couple caves dotted on the hillside. And as you either you have a spyglass or
No.
any kind of seeing,
I have an old flute that's broken.
so you can see figures moving around towards the caves, but it's hard to tell what they are without actually getting closer. You could make an assumption that they are probably ogres or half ogres, being that you know that the ogre tribes are over there.
Do we see anyone who's, like, smaller than the rest?
Not from this distance. It's hard to tell.
So we should probably get closer.
Yeah, you're gonna need to get closer.
So we'll get closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah. I have minor illusion.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
That's the closest thing to a magnifying thing that I have.
So as you pick up your gear and start getting ready to go down the hill, you feel somebody grab your shoulder. And next there's an elf. And he says, "Don't go any closer."
Are you Lucan?
I am.
Ah, we've been looking for you.
You've been looking for me?
Yes.
How do you know my name?
Evelyn the wizard told us.
Oh, Evelyn. And she sent you guys here?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, that's good. I could use some backup. And you look like the sort that would probably help on my expedition.
I'd like to help.
Yeah, this guy seems to be very evil.
Why do you say that?
Because you're purple with big horns.
So?
And you're a half-orc. I mean, if we're going by racial biases...
He has big scary horns.
You have big scary tusks.
True indeed.
Okay.
I have a better idea. Let's go back to the inn, and we'll have a talk over a meal.
Okay.
Because the ogres are kind of riled up right now. It seems one of their tribe was killed last night.
We have nothing to do with this.
Don't
Definitely.
lie to the man.
You just told them that we have something to do with that.
Do you know something?
No.
They started attacking us and we kind of killed them.
That would explain why they're so upset.
We let one run away.
He tried to kill him, though.
I didn't want to.
Well, we've been
cause
negotiating
any-
with the ogres to try to get them to not attack the city for a while, and right now they are ready to attack the city again.
Oh.
Well,
our actions have consequences.
They do indeed.
I knew this was gonna happen.
So, let's definitely get into town because it's probably not safe.
It was
and
my fault.
It's getting later into the evening. Let's get a place to rest, and we'll talk in town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he leads you back into town. Goes to the White Pearl Inn. He's like, I usually stay here.
Oh, the Red Claw told us that you usually stayed there.
Well, I tend to drink at the Red Dragon's Claw. They have better mead,
Ah, but you stay here.
but I stay here because it's cheaper.
Ah.
So, he sits down. He says, let me take care of your meal for tonight. And he gets you a couple drinks and some food, which is, a piece of meat, plus some potatoes and some vegetables. And a nice big piece of fish.
Fish.
Well, we're at a port town,
You're at
so
a port
fish
town.
is probably
Oh,
common.
yeah. Fish.
Fish is probably common around here.
So he says, yes, it's quite common around here.
Well, yeah, bears are common in a forest, but I don't serve you a bear on a plate.
Because no one really... There's no taverns or inns in a forest. There's no,
That's
wild...
not true. There's plenty of elven taverns in
Well-
the forest.
Yeah,
but-
what about the elves?
Yeah, but there's also, other animals in the forest.
Like birds?
Yes.
They don't serve you birds, now do they?
Yeah, they do.
Sometimes. Chickens or birds.
Well, yeah, chickens, but not like the finch in your backyard.
People eat ducks
That's not what I'm talking
And
about.
geese.
and geese.
I'm talking about, like, finches and cardinals.
So, you eat, and he starts to explain, once you're done rambling about eating finches and sparrows and swallows. So, he explains to you that what he believes has happened, and he doesn't really want to let anybody know until his suspicions are confirmed, but he believes that somebody has killed the dragon.
Oh,
Dragon?
Yeah. He said there's a bronze dragon that lives up the coastline, and he believes that he, the dragon, was the cause of the fog protecting the village.
Oh.
who could have killed the dragon?
We should go find the dragon.
Dragons are like any other type of creature. They are mortal.
Mm-hmm.
He's big and scary.
Swords and arrows will kill it. Eventually.
If you have
Yeah.
enough of them.
But being that Foghaven's been protected by this fog for over 600 years,
That's a while.
the dragon was probably pretty old.
Probably like 600 years old.
How long do dragons usually live?
Like 600
Depends
years.
on the dragon.
How long would a bronze dragon live?
Well, much longer than an elf. That's for sure.
Much longer than a half-orc as well.
You did not need to add that.
I know.
Elves live for like 700 years.
That's true.
Bro.
So, he says specifically that what he wants to do is travel up to the dragon's lair and find out if anything has happened. He said he met the dragon once, quite a few years ago, but hasn't really spoke to the dragon since then. Well, he didn't actually speak to the dragon then either. But when he became a ranger in this area, he was taken there with a number of other of the rangers that patrolled the area. But he's not exactly sure what he's going to find once you get in there.
Could we come with?
Well, that's what he's looking for. He's looking for
Oh.
somebody to come with him.
Okay. Then we could come with.
I can come with too.
I said we.
I know.
Do you want to exclude me?
No.
Anyway. So, let me see if I can find something real quick. So, I'll look for it later. So he says, what we can do is get some time to prepare, because we could leave in the morning. Obviously, don't want to go in the middle of the night.
You might die.
But my biggest concern is we will need to pass by the ogre territory, the ogre camp. So we can either go through the ogres, or we can work our way along the shore, which there's a possibility we might get spotted. Or we can go over the mountain, and that would be the longer way. That's going to be much harder, though.
I almost want to suggest the most direct route through the ogres.
Yeah, but they have a bit of...
Beefiness?
No, they're not very happy with us.
Oh yeah, they are. But what do we read?
Especially the two of us.
I kind of assumed you meant that. So I think we should go through across the shore. We can get spotted, but like
It's,
we'd notice someone charging at us.
yeah.
So you think the possibility of
I think the shore might be the safest route.
Yeah.
I think you might be right on that. That will give us the biggest advantage.
And since these ogres are quite mad at us, I think going through the ogres is a very, very bad idea.
Yeah.
Especially since a certain someone decided to shoot them with his
You attacked
demon
them
lasers.
Too. You attacked them too.
I had to
Lord.
save you. You went.
They spotted us.
You went.
I expected them to attack us if they spotted us.
Maybe we could have had a cup of tea.
Maybe.
Do you speak ogre?
I speak orc.
And I speak infernal.
I don't think that's the same.
You know, ogres speak giant.
Do you speak giant?
I just told you I speak orc.
Okay. And common.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So is there anything you want to do in town for the rest of the day? Or do you just want to rest up?
I just want to rest up. I
I,
mean, I know we didn't really take damage, but
Well, you've been on the road for a week.
yeah.
And then you just wandered out among the wilderness again today.
I think. Could I check out anything, any like special shops throughout the
Yes, what are you looking for?
town? I don't know. I want to see what they have in like some kind of pawn shop or something.
Pawn shop?
Sure. What are
Or
you
like-
looking for?
Well, yeah, what are you looking for?
Stuff.
Like magic trinkets,
Yeah. You
Like-
need to be more specific.
like a new staff, like a rations, or just trinkets in general. I don't know why you'd look for just trinkets, but you could. You want heavy armor for Grork?
Do you want heavy armor?
Actually, I'd like to go to like a blacksmith to see how expensive the armor is.
Okay.
You don't have heavy armor, but you want heavy armor?
I have heavy armor. I have chain mail.
You also have another set of armor on you, don't you?
Oh yeah, I have like a breastplate.
Oh.
Yep.
Actually,
Okay.
forget about the looking for
So you want to
stuff.
go to an armor and try to
I want to
see how much armor costs.
convince Grork to write his name in my new page of my Book of Shadows.
What are you gonna say?
Should I know yet on what the page does?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, your
think
patron
so.
literally just said,
Right. Your
Hey, here.
patron says, "Hey, I added this power to your book, so now you can do new things."
Can you write your name in this book? I can send him telepathic messages to you whenever.
Can't you? Oh, they have to write their name in your book? You can't do it.
I'm pretty sure they have to.
"Why?"
Well, it says, with my permission, someone can write their name in my book.
Okay.
And I can send telepathic messages to them
Okay.
whenever, wherever.
That sounds pretty creepy.
How are you gonna do it?
Are you gonna write your name in my book?
Yeah, I hope there's handbook.
Sure. And wait, but what will I write it with?
Do you have a writing utensil?
I have a flute and drums.
Do we have writing utensils?
Well, you have a book, don't you? You should have a
Oh yeah,
ink and quill.
I
I
haven't.
would assume so.
Are you gonna go buy an ink and quill?
I should have an ink and quill. You can borrow my ink and quill.
Okay, then I write Grork and on the empty page. Wait, is it like a lined page or something?
Lined page.
Okay, good, because
It should be.
I mean, you decide.
Yeah, it's a lined page.
So I just write Grork on the top line.
Okay.
Is Lucan still with us?
He is.
Can I ask him to write his name?
Yeah, he will gladly write his name in your book.
I don't know how I feel about this sorcery.
Since I've worked with a warlock before, it's safe. He can't actually hurt you
Like,
through writing.
give me something you want me to write to you.
I don't know.
Hi.
I write down, I don't know.
And you hear in your head, I don't know.
Huh?
And then it
Who said
disappears
that?
after a minute. It was a telepathic message.
Witchcraft.
No, it's a telepathic message.
It's
I-
literally witchcraft.
I can have 3 names in my book at a
But-
time, and I can just remove them by touching their name.
But anyways, we should probably go to sleep.
I thought you wanted to go
Wait.
to the armor.
Oh yeah, sorry, I did. I'm like, wait, didn't I? I'm like, wait, didn't I want to
Are
do
we
something?
going to do things?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry.
So you want to wander out and go to armor.
Yeah.
And he's got a number of pieces. I'm assuming you're looking for a metal armor, not like a leather armor.
Yeah.
Though they're in the same area, they're not necessarily the same craft. So what do you... Any type of armor you're looking for in specific? So he does have a nice set of plate mail armor.
Ooh, yes.
And there's also half plate armor. There's nice breastplates.
I want to look at the plate armor.
The full plate armor.
Wait,
Yes.
It is very nice. It is shiny.
But how much is it?
It's also roped off so you can't touch it.
Whoa.
can I
How much is this plate
I
armor?
wanna see what kind of armor I can wear.
I think you get light. Yeah, you get light.
What kind of light armor is there?
Padded leather and studded leather.
Right. Well, there's tons of that. You have tons of padded armor, leather armor, and studded leather armor.
I just have regular leather right now.
You have leather. So then the only thing that you can really move up to would be studded leather armor.
Yeah.
Which gives me what armor
It
class?
would give you an armor class of 12 plus your dex modifier.
Oh,
1 point better.
yeah, 1 point better. So I think I'll stay with this.
Okay.
Actually, how much does it cost?
45 gold.
That's exactly how much I have. Yeah, I think I'll stay with it.
Okay.
How much is the plate armor worth?
The plate armor that he has there is fit for a human,
Oh.
and it's about 1,700 gold pieces.
How much does it say in that?
And it would probably take
picture?
about 2 weeks to make one for somebody your size.
How much does it say on there it costs?
1,500.
Oh, so that's cheaper than normal?
It's actually just really nice.
Yeah, you pay $200 for how nice it is.
Right,
Or 200 gold pieces.
right.
Oh.
It's a very nice set of plate armor.
Oh.
That's a
I
lot.
can't.
You can't breathe?
The only heavy armor I can actually afford is ring mail,
Ring mail.
which is worse than what I have now.
Gah.
I could just what if I just dual wielded shields?
But then you can't attack.
Right? You're wearing chainmail currently, right?
Correct.
Okay. And you have that nice
Breastplate.
breastplate.
Sometimes I question how I deal with Grork.
But I need 1 extra point in Dex to actually use that.
They keep the same
Grork.
armor class.
Yeah. But I don't think it's exactly fit for half orcs.
What, the breastplate?
Yeah.
The breastplate, you do, it will fit on you.
Oh. So it is. Or at least to some degree.
Well, it has some give to it.
I mean, yeah, I'm a big hulking half orc. I'm not small by any means. So, I don't
It
think...
is also not big, heavy. As you're thinking about it, looking at the armor in the store, you do realize that the breastplate that you're carrying does not look anything like the breastplate in the store. It looks a lot nicer and a lot lighter.
I think I want to ask the armorer about my breastplate.
Well,
Hey, my breastplate looks different than yours, and it looks a lot lighter. Do you know what this may be? Or if there's anything unique about it or special?
actually, it looks quite unique. It looks like it might have been made by the elves.
Elves.
And it also looks like it's not your typical steel breastplate.
What material would you say it is?
It looks like mithril.
Mithril.
Mithril!
Mithril.
Mithril.
What's wrong with mithril?
No! Mithril's good!
Mithril's good.
I think I should start wearing the mithril breastplate.
Is it better than his armor now?
Well, it is. Hold on, let me get back to it. I'll just turn the page up there.
Well, mithril is extremely strong yet light.
Correct.
It's light.
Right.
Well, it's not. I don't think it's light armor.
It's not light armor. It's
Oh.
medium or heavy armor. But it is light enough that you can wear it under your normal clothes as opposed to over your clothes. Though it's a breastplate, so you probably wouldn't wear it over your clothes anyways. And it also gives you a lot of flexibility and doesn't have a strength requirement because it is naturally lighter.
Oh.
And let me see.
I don't think it normally needed a strength requirement.
No, well, chainmail does. That's why they have it.
Oh.
So it would give you. Let's see. If the armor normally imposes a disadvantage on dexterity, stealth checks, or has a strength required, the mithril armor does not. So that's about it.
Oh. Well, a breastplate doesn't have that stealth thing.
No, it doesn't.
So is it kind of just normal?
Except it's very light.
Maybe.
Easier to wear.
And I don't have disadvantage to my stealth.
Yeah, as far as armor goes, it really just, you will be carrying less stuff. Less weight and stuff.
The only thing that's
And
kind
it's very shiny and pretty, and it is a lot lighter to wear.
I trade one armor class point.
Oh, you lose armor class?
What's your dex modifier?
+1. The 13.
So if you had a +2, then you would be exactly the same spot.
I mean, I do get an ability score improvement next level. Or a feat.
Something to think about.
I'll probably take the feat next level. Well, next time I get one. Because
I'll start wearing the breastplate.
Charisma is really all
Okay.
I need.
Do you want to sell your chain shirt then?
Sure, I'll sell
Or
my...
your chainmail?
Sure.
I give you 50 gold for it.
Ooh. I'll take that.
It is used, and he's gonna have to clean it. He's gonna have to clean the orc off of it. Half orc off of it.
Yeah.
Besides all the other yuck that's gotten into the chains. Like zombie guts and stuff like that.
Oh, well, yeah. I'll wear some mithril armor.
There you go.
Woohoo!
Alright, and anything you wanted to look at, Mr. Zaron? You said you were looking for stuff to buy as well.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna go back to the tavern and go sleep.
Okay. Well, you're not gonna wait for your buddy here.
Okay, then I'll wait for him. Come on, I want to go to sleep. Do you want a hammer?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
Crossbows are expensive.
Crossbows are expensive.
Is there any way I can, like, learn how to cook? In some way?
Like
You
cooking
can learn
class?
to be proficient.
Yeah. Learn to be proficient in cooking.
That's a good question. You do have 2 sets of cooks
Utensils.
tools. You could probably sell off one of them. I don't think you need both.
Yeah, I want to sell off one of them.
Alright, so you're going to go to a trader for that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll
Treasure.
probably get the best deal on someone that knows how to cook.
Okay.
Because, they can cook.
I have
Right.
They actually
86
have
gold.
a use for it.
I could not buy the plate armor.
No. You could, So, you're going to go to more of a regular trader,
Yeah.
trade off one of them, and they'll buy your... They notice that one of your cook's utensils sets are nicer than the other.
Okay.
Is there one that you want to... Do you want to trade off the nicer one or the
I want
not
to.
so nice one?
I want to keep the nicer one.
Well, then they'll buy the less nicer one for about 8 silver pieces.
8 silver pieces.
Yeah.
I could probably sell some of my smith's tools.
Do you have extra smith tools?
I have 3.
Okay.
That's a lot.
You can get rid of smith tools.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go sell 2 of them.
They'll buy your set of smith tools for 15 gold.
For both of them? Okay.
Oh, for both of them?
Yeah.
30 for both.
Ooh. Because then I have 1 left.
Don't do... Oh, okay. You have 3 sets of smith tools?
Yeah, I think I picked up 1 from the chest. One from
that
room.
And you got one at the start?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to handle?
I want
Yeah, because I think I got 1 for being a folk hero.
to learn to be proficient in cooking.
Alright, I will have to figure that out. I don't
Oh.
know if you can. As far as the rules. I'm sure you could take lessons.
Yeah, because I got a set of artisan's tools, one of my choice.
Okay. Anything else we want to do?
Bed. Sleep.
I think I want to sleep.
Okay. Well, then you'll head back to the inn after you're buying stuff, and we can set out in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I think probably the best thing to do would probably be close up now,
Yeah.
since we're almost at the hour mark here. And then we can start up again
Next time.
next time.
Possibly next week.
Okay. Sound good?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So for all of us here, we want you to
Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And
maybe-
don't forget to drop a comment if you want.
all right.
It's very appreciated. So,
Very much so. So we thank you for coming.
bye.
And we'll see you next week.
Goodbye.